Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Bloons TD5 videos. In this video here we're gonna be playing Roswell on hard, one of the last beginners tracks, and that means we're gonna do 85 levels, and then I'm gonna do some ninja stuff, and we're gonna be completing, oh yes, we're gonna be completing the free play. So this looks like a super easy map, because you have so many good large areas where you can go all like cover loads of road. It's a bit tricky. It is actually a bit tricky, but it's gonna be a-okay and all good at the same time, so do not fear. This time around I am playing with a ninja monkey to start out with, and what I want to do is try to cover some ground on different parts of the track. So I want to be able to take the balloons at the early part of the game, then I'm gonna allow them to split up, come back to me and be able to attack them there, and then they're gonna be able to split up again, and then I'm gonna have the third option to take them out. So that is why I'm placing the ninja right here. As we upgrade this ninja, it's gonna get an even better area of attack, so it's gonna be even more useful for us. But it's really important for me to have these three different parts of the game where I can attack, because it's like really, you can split up the balloons and some of the fast ones get a chance to like get ahead on the slow ones, and you can focus on those before they get out of the track, dealing massive amounts of damage to you. So setting the ninja is of course a bit more expensive than setting down your like normal dart monkeys, but I figured for this track that was what I wanted to do, and yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage here. That's okay. So round 7, yeah, it's time for banana farm. Absolutely it is. You could go more defenses on the ninja. I really don't mind taking a little bit of damage in the early game in order to be able to do so much better in the late game. So as you can see, like the end part of the track, we were not quite covering it before, but we are now. So everything that escaped before, we would have been able to take it out and not take those 4 points of damage. So if you're like really picky about taking damage, you can go upgrade the ninja. Instead of going with the banana, you can also just like place some spikes on the ground. But this is how I decided to go with it, and it is because life is a resource, really, and I would rather have much more money than end the game with 100 health. And if it was important for me to end the game with 100 health, then I would make choppers and get more health, really. So that's really what it comes down to. But round 13, ninja is pretty decently upgraded already. We have seeking, super nasty shurikens here, throwing stars, and money's flowing. We need 1510 for the plantation, and I do want that before round 20. But then again, the ninja is like gonna be doing its mojo. I think it's going to be able to like keep the track safe for the next quite long time. All else equal, I do actually like using the dart monkeys over the ninja, but for this track here I really wanted to have the ninja because of the seeking. I think it's an upgrade that really helps us out here, and it allows us to focus on just a single unit instead of placing a lot of different dart monkeys here and there and everywhere. And no, he wasn't good enough. Apparently he wasn't good enough to keep us safe, so we can go double shots, and I do like that, but it's like really expensive, and I would rather have more money. That's really what it comes down to. So even though I was like a bit cocky in regards to whether or not the ninja was good enough, it was almost good enough. We're taking a little bit more damage, but now we have our Republic round 23, loads of money, and now we can think about more crowd control. But what kind of crowd control? Well, we want lead removal is what we want. So I'm setting the wizard more at the start of the track than the ninja, and it is so that he can peel off this layer of lead before the crowd control part at Monkeyville in the Ninja Land. So really, first removal of lead, and then the ninja can go in and like pick up all the pieces. But of course the wizard can do that as well, because as the balloons reach the other side of the wizard, he can go like lightning bolt them once again, all Zeus style. But yeah, now we have options to remove lead, loads of camo detection, loads of area control. Financials are good. We should have the plantation around 30, and we have that. So it's like, it's super, nothing to worry about. Money's good. Almost at valuable bananas here, like 10 rounds too early. We're like really pushing the defenses to the limit. They're just about to go through and really hurt us, but we're not allowing them. It's like a little bit stronger, and we would get like massively whooped. Getting the camo detection now for the monkey wizard. And now it's time to focus a bit more about like the real end game. And that is of course more money. Yes it is, that's what it's all about. So down with another plantation, and the reason for that is I need more defenses, absolutely. But the line of defenses we're going to be needing for the next 12 rounds, it's pretty much just normal area stuff that we can deal with these two dudes. So if I need, whoa, getting lag stuff. If we need more power, we can go tornado, we can go double shuriken, crazy pantsless, and that's what I'm doing. And that is why I didn't save up money for something more expensive in terms of financials, or like going all super style, because I wanted to have this agile playstyle where if I'm trying to push it towards the limit, and if the defense was strong enough, just do an upgrade on the ninja or go tornado. This time I decided to go ninja, and that is because he is the weakest. And like the double one is like, it's actually really powerful, but only against these noobish kind of balloons, and those are the ones we're facing right now. So it matches up pretty nicely with what we need right now. Late game wise, completely useless. Might as well sell him in like 7 rounds. I'm probably not gonna. I mean, I need to get into the habit of selling my units, but right now I'm just playing it too casually to really focus that much on optimizing the gameplay. But we're gonna get there at some point. So 6 rounds left. We have 2 banana republics, loads of money. It's time to think about our super dude. Yeah. And of course the Moab Mauler. And why not go directly in and place this monkey village from the start. I know that I'm going to be raking in enough money to make him without dying, so I'm just putting it down first so we're getting all the possible discounts. Now we're going super dude. And if I place him here and upgrade, I'm going to be getting like the start track, the end track, the middle track, pretty much everything. This is as much middle track as I can go without selling the ninja monkey and putting it there. So it's a really good spot. Now we can go plasma, we can go range, but yeah, I mean, I don't have my Mauler. I don't have my Mauler, and I'm really thinking about, should I make it? You know, I pretty much have it as a welcoming wagon on round 46 in every single turn, every single map. I'm thinking this time around, let's just go without it, because it's like, it's so not needed. Right there, we see how the tornado pops back the balloons after the super takes out the Moab. The super dude could also have dealt with the balloons, but we have like these double layer of defense going for us. So now we have camo detection on all 3 units, and we want more money. I'm actually just 3 rounds from needing, by my own thumb rules, the banana research facility. We do have 2 republics with upgraded prices on the banana, so it's like, it's okay, it's just I'm falling a bit behind, And it's a bit silly because I didn't really need to focus on camo detection for the Super Monkey this early, but I decided to go with it just, you know, for added security and to just be casually gaming it really. So, valuable bananas. We have 3 of them instead of 1 of the research facilities, and we really do need to get those. But at the same time, things are really popping through here, so getting a Super Monkey would also be really helpful. Not a Super Monkey. No. Sun God, of course. So that is, I'm thinking I want the Sun God, but at the same time, it's like, if we can just get one of these banana research facilities down first, it's gonna take like no time to get the Sun God. So it's really about juggling between these two, and I'm a bit of a gambler. I mean, I haven't played this track in 2 years, but I'm just gambling based on what I see and what I remember from the other games, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna get the factory first, and because we have both the tornado and the vaporizing crazy plasma shots, it's gonna be okay. And it looks like things are working out nicely. Of course, I still have the option to upgrade the ninja or the wizard even more, but we're gonna make it super style. Right there we are, and then we like completely turned the game. We went from being that close to losing to now we won. That's the difference between going super dude with the Sun God and not. It's so much more powerful to have that last upgrade, but it's really nice to get the money sorted first really. And in these like very few levels, we completely turned the tides. We now have more money than we need because we have 2 factories, almost 3, like right around the corner we're gonna be having 3, and we have Dr. Super Paint, so it's like, yeah, now we won the game. But it was like very close. I was being a bit risky on it, but it all paid out, so it's like, yeah. Now these 2 monkey villages actually affect each other in that I get a boost in the range. And the reason why I did that was so that I could try to set a Super Monkey on the other side, but still getting the benefit from the monkey village area. So it's like really trying to find out how far can I push it and still get the bonus. But not good enough. And yeah, I'll just put another. I was just hoping that, you know, I wouldn't have to place another structure, use the space for something more interesting. Bananas perhaps, but no. So, welcome wagon. This time around, Plasma Super Dude. It's gonna be converted into a Sun God right away, and now we're like, we're so home safe. It's time to go silly pants with this nice area down here, fill it up with banana farms. At least it is an option. Completely overkill style, just like I like it. Oh yes I do. So, money coming in. Oh yes it is, oh yes it is. Next level will be hard. No it won't, because we have 2 super monkeys. It won't get that hard. The tornado is really helping, by the way. So, 4 of those. And it's not even July. Level for medium almost done. Yeah. It would be nice if you got the medium and easy medals even while playing on hard. I mean, it is a bit silly that you need to be playing them on each difficulty, because if you can complete hard, you should just get the... I don't know if you should, but I feel you should have earned those as well. The reason why I'm saying it is, of course, because I want to go into the challenge and I need all the medals, and it's a lot of gaming, and I'm looking so much forward to playing the Impoppable. But when I think about, is it like 50 levels or something I need to do on easy? Oh yeah, of course I only need to do the beginner's tracks on all levels. The rest I can just do on hard and everything is gonna be good. So it's not that, it's just 17 levels, it's okay. I don't know if I need to do the co-op though. I'm gonna have to try that out. See if I need co-op medals as well. Could be fun. Could be really fun. So, 6 now. And we have room for what? 4 down there, and we can go 3 layers, so 12. I think we can push it to 12 banana farms down at the bottom. And what can we have? We can have like 4, 5 on each side. Yeah. This is one of those tracks where you can get massively loaded. If you want to. Completely optional. If you want to get rich or not. I'm thinking enough with the silly games. I could place these banana factories like all day, but let's just, you know, put in a little more defense, just so that we are playing completely safe, and so that if you wanted, you could just go in and set the auto game mode on, and you could just let it run, and you could complete the game, because we actually have enough now to be able to do that. So just, you know, putting down the spots where I could make these temples, or will make these temples. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not saying I'm not gonna. And there's like, it also allows me to see if I want to make temples here. Perhaps I shouldn't put down my banana factories within the range of those. But right now they're just helping it, and it's better to have a super monkey there and, you know, dealing damage than just having this mental plan about at some point I'm gonna do something there. Because the financials we have now make it super easy to make sun gods. The next step, however, making the temples, especially if you want to go like really nerdy on making them powerful, is like crazy expensive. But just, it's better to just have them down there and then they can do their thing. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, a bit sloppy placed, I admit that. It could have been done better. Yeah. It's 5 in the morning. It's okay to be a little bit sloppy with the banana factories. Nobody's gonna be watching in the crates. And the super dudes are gonna eat them anyway, so it's all good. Right on. So 11 banana research facilities, 33,000 per round. I like that. Oh yes I do, oh yes I do. Yeah. It's pretty cool to see, because normally I'm really focusing on the temples, and they push so much, like they keep these balloons pretty much at bay at the entrance. But with the sun gods it's a bit different. You actually allow them to come into the track, because you have, even though we may have more firepower now than what I have when I make the temples, because I don't make them that strong, it's much more split up across the track really. So you get these things here where they really push through and you're like, oh my beep, I'm gonna die. Exactly. I was actually a bit afraid that I had been too sloppy on the defenses, so I'm just gonna be putting in a little bit of tornado power and a little bit of area, you know, just because I don't want that stuff again. That was a bit scary, and we're getting like a backup plan here like that. So I mean, we have so much money, there is no reason not to have a good defense. Yeah. But talking about the difference between temples and sun gods, yeah, massive difference apparently, but it's nice to get tested. I feel better now, much better, with my Tempest tornadoes and my bomb towers stunning. Things can stay at the start of the track, and if they don't, I do have a decent backup, and I actually have the money now to make a temple. and I have this weird feeling that it's gonna be happening, because no way I'm gonna be dying before completing hard. You have got to be kidding me. So there we have it. Let it never be said that I was this rich and died because I didn't make a temple. That would be so bad. So, and I know if you sacrifice a monkey village, the temple gets the bonuses, but it's just an old habit. Plus I like having these overlapping monkey villages. I don't know why, it's just fooling around really more than anything. So just I should be safe enough in terms of completing the game now, but no way I'm gonna be relaxing on the defenses. I was a bit spooked by how fast things were about to go like really bad for me, because I had so much money and like sun gods everywhere, and suddenly it's like, whoopsie, you just lost the game there. So making these very, very bad temples, and I think I mentioned it in at least one of the other videos, perhaps I say it every time, I don't know, but I'm just making these like the very bad versions, and then you guys can decide for yourself if you want to go all crazy pants making these epic quality temples. Ooh, a token of my affection. Nice. So that was completing the track on hard, and I'm gonna go into the free play now, and I'm gonna survive. Yes, I am. And I'm gonna do track at least 101, and as you can see, it's going to have something to do with temples. Oh yes, it is. So just running a level 86 here, so that we have that down for reference, and then I'm gonna be ninjaing into the future and just gonna be sharing some of the end game with you guys in a moment. Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys, once again. Yeah, I know I just paused it and am resuming it now in the future, but it is really because I decided that in this game here, where I'm like so loaded, I wanted to just talk a little bit about one of the other financial options in the game, namely the heli pilot. Oh yeah, so you can use this to move structures around, so you can move things that are away from a monkey village close to one to get a discount, then you can upgrade and move it away again. That is a way that you can save money, but by the time you have this upgrade, you don't really need that functionality. It does have a very nice little package upgrade, and it's the same deal. So you can choose to move, you can see them down at the bottom here, or you can choose to get these packages, and that is something you do while playing, just as you do it with the snipers. It is an activated ability, you can see it right there. And this is a very interesting activated ability, because one, it gives you money, but two, it can also give you hearts, or life, or whatever you want to call it. So it appears that this activated ability can give you, like, I don't know, something like 500 to 2000, but you can see there we went from having 81 health to 184 in 2 packages, right? That is how crazy these choppers are when it comes to getting your health back. So I did say at the start of this that if I wanted to complete this with a lot of life, I would just make these choppers, and while I was doing the free play, I was like, let's just do it. Let's just go crazy pants. We have like so many of these banana farms, and money is crazy, but life is bad, so to say, and let's fix it. So now 311 health, and it's really just, you know, tapping the small activated image there with the crate on and the rope, and then you get these 2 crates on the map. The important thing to note is that it has a very, very short duration on it, so you cannot wait forever. When you tap it, you want to be picking them up pretty snappily after. There is no long life banana upgrade stuff on those, and it's a pretty good idea if you're going a little silly pants on the financials like I am. Tap it when you're not getting the crates from the banana farms, because you want to pick those up first, and they look the same way. yeah, it's pretty hard to see the difference, and that is like one of the options you can go in order to get the money. The other one is the supply drop that you get from the sniper. So I'm just pulling in some upgrades now here. Also the supply line one from the ninja is another one of those really cool upgrades you can use in the end game if you want to go like way beyond round 101. I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to like demonstrate what can you do if you are low on space. We're not here like low on space, but picture you're in a map where you cannot place any banana factories. You have the money to do something, but you want to go further in the game. Well, the supply drop is a good option for it. These snipers are like not taking up that much space. The upgrade price here under a tower is 11,000. So is that expensive? Well, it's less than the banana research facility, yes. It gives you like between 500 and 2,000 on each drop, and it comes with one of these bomb ships, and you can see some of the values here. I'm just gonna be like playing a little bit with them so you guys can check out the values if you are interested in what kind of money you're gonna be getting from the choppers and from the snipers. I do like the cripple Moab ability of the snipers. I really like that. It's like one of my favorite abilities, but it is a one unit ability pretty much. So if you're going sniper and you're like going way late game, you may want to use them for financials so that you can remove your banana farms at some point and just focus on firepower, because it's like at some point you need to have that. You need to have the strategic activated abilities, and you need to have loads of firepower, and there is going to be no room for you to have these banana research facilities or banks going on. But the sooner you can flood your map with these crazy money income options, the further you're going to be able to get in the free play. That's my experience on it. We're going 2 years back in time, so it may be different now, but hopefully one day I'm gonna be crushing it like way far in the free play, and I can hopefully either say that I was correct or wrong. But anyway guys, this was just, you know, I figured just grab a few additional levels here just for reference to showcase like the insane amount of life you get from the choppers. I only have 2. I could have put down like 10, then we would have thousands of life now. The snipers do not give you life. Only the choppers give you life. And it also works in impoppable. Yes, it does. So you can play impoppable, but you need to remember by the time you can build these choppers and you can buy this upgrade, you should pretty much have won the game. But you can actually do it, especially if you want to go impoppable free play and you are a bit shaky about your defenses. Pop down a heli or 2 or 3 or 5 and just have a blast, really, because it's like so much money you're going to be getting. So just removing all the other money income options so we can just like only look at the ones from the activated abilities, because it was a bit messy. And also I do like selling my Banana Research Institutes, facilities and banks right at the last level of the game. And that's pretty much right around now. So rounding it up here guys, smashing the balloons, ending the game with more than 700 health. Oh yeah, we have more packages. Let's get more. Yeah, 779 health. So who cares if we took a bit of a beating at the start? We almost have 700 additional health points now. So pretty much good times all the way is what I'm thinking. As always guys, thank you very much for watching.